Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints and episode number 80 of our blind playthrough. Just logging on to the game for the first time today, so we get to sit through this lovely, ominous starting music. It's day 96. We just wrapped up a very eventful day 95, where we unlocked a couple hidden rooms inside of the tomb and managed to... We did a lot of other things too, but that's the thing I'm thinking of is Her Ladyship's diary key we found in the tomb, along with a letter in Arajan, which I have not translated yet, which should probably prove very interesting. But yeah, it's been an eventful last day was very eventful. Probably the last two episodes. I probably split it into two. We have 4 days left of the Blessing of the High Roller, which I have kind of been enjoying. The extra money, not as much. But, you know, the extra dice, I've enjoyed it a lot. Let's go draft an outer room. Although, do I want to go get some dice from inside first, from Geist Bedroom? Probably not. Let's draft outside and just see what we get. If I get stuck with something I don't want, then... I don't know. I guess it's easy to just call it a day. Well... if I only would, I would have finished my thought. It's easy to call it a day, but that also uses up our blessing, which I like. That said, I don't know if I want any of these 3 outdoor rooms. That's a little bit of a bummer. I wonder if it isn't a smart thing to do to call it a day right now. Is there any benefit to me? You know what we'll do? Yeah, here's what we'll do. Let's just go try and draft Conservatory. That's the easiest thing to do early in the day that still has a lot of big ramifications. So, we're going to restart this run because what I really want from outside is Tomb, Schoolhouse. There's a couple others. I don't know. Let's see if we can't go get a Conservatory and... make this run have some benefit to it. Nothing yet. We could always do Observatory to get some of our... Oh, come on. Get some of our stars up. Let's see here. Oh, I should have done break room so that I could call it a day in there. We're in a weird spot right now, which is that I'm not actually attached to this run at all, but I would love to make a couple things happen on this run. That's Sail, this is Dead Ends, that's Southern Cross. I guess I probably didn't want Southern Cross, did I? Let's go see if we can get Conservatory over here and a break room to boot. We do need to have one diamond. So, can't spend anything. This is kind of unfortunate. Redraw here. Always perfect. Can't spend anything that would cost some gems here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, see if we can get a Conservatory. If not, it's no big deal. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. One more draw. What are the odds? That's not good. The odds were not good. I could just take Coat Check and put keycard in there. I don't think that's great, though. I don't know, brother. I know Sleeping Mask isn't good either. All right, we're just going to call it a day here. This run is bust. Let's just start the next one. You know? No need to bark up the wrong tree for an hour or 20 minutes just to realize that this run did not accomplish what we needed it to. Save and continue. I swear to you, for the first like 3 minutes of recording this episode, I had removed from my brain the very painful memory of unlocking 7 doors of Mechanarium. It still hurts. I was like, what did we do last run? Oh yeah, nothing painful. Everything was good. We found her ladyship's diary. We found some other exciting things. No, we sweat. We used blood, sweat, tears, and 20 constellations to get 7 rooms of fucking Mechanarium. God damn it. I have had an idea about Mechanarium but right at the end of the last episode. Like right after I got done recording. Ooh, we take schoolhouse here for sure. Okay, it's time to do classrooms. Let's see if we can make it work. I love a classroom run. I did have an idea about Mechanarium, which I'm not going to say anything about right now. Until we try to get it. Right as soon as the episode was done, I was sitting there, like I stopped recording. A lot of times what happens is the minute I stop recording after I've been talking for 2 straight hours and emoting and trying to bring energy, a lot of times I just slump back in my chair and go, and I stare at the wall and I think for a couple minutes over what just happened. And I make some notes to myself, like what I should title the episode maybe, or like what, et cetera, what I should do at the start of the next episode. But I had an idea about Mechanarium, which could, I think, work. But I don't know, and I just don't know. I just don't know if it could work or not. So, if it will work or not. So, I'm going to avoid saying anything about it until it's time to try and chase it down, but okay, we got a new clue here. I want to get Swimbird at some point. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. But for now, we're going to leave that alone. I do not have a magnifying glass. Classroom here costs a gem. I chose library, by the way, because it makes all of my classrooms better. I think this is a fine place to draw a classroom, sure. I'd love to get conservatory, but that's less important in these runs, that's for sure. We're going to get a lot of footsteps. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to need a lot of gems. A lot of gems. Den here, I think, is good. I think our goal early in a classroom run is to compile as many gems as possible, and then to figure out exactly where we would like to draft from in order, because we want, like I've said a million times, we want to chain classrooms together. We don't want to draft them individually. So for instance, this could be a bad place to draft them because we don't have a place you can draft again from here. We do not want to take furnace for this run specifically. Kitchen gives us a dice. It also uses a die. Sorry, it also uses one of our gems, and we're not going to need food. I think we probably take bedroom closet. I think that's kind of dog shit, but we'll take it. A die. Is that a normal key or is that a silver key? Silver key. Fancy key. We don't want to take classroom here. Although, actually, it could be... I mean, I could only get 2 in a row, though, is the problem. This is bad. This is 3 bad rooms. Let's do a redraw here. Am I bad at this game? I think I might be. I don't know what I'm doing here. Dining room is less important for this run. Workshop is less important for this run. Break room gives me a key, which could be fine. I need gems. I don't know that my draft pool is, like, particularly amazing for gems right now, though. 9 minus 7 is 2. Times 10 is 20. 20. 5. 15. 1. 23. 20. 60. 10. That was a pretty easy one. Was that easy on purpose? I don't know if we want to... If we draft right here... Here's the thing I need to figure out for Classroom. Absolutely. I personally need to figure it out. If I were to draft Classroom from the east, like if I were to go through this door, I think Classroom goes clockwise. Like this one is, you draft from the south, it points to the east. It makes a loop. So I think this one would go north. I think this one would go east. I think this one would go south. So what we really need is a, like, draft from here. One, two, three. But there are some definite differences because you can't draft into a wall, like an outside wall, right? So how does this work? So it would change the shape in some ways. If I were to draft north out of here, I don't think it would go east. I think it would go west. Which would be a way to get 4 in a row. Which could be really interesting. Maybe that's what we... Well... Maybe that's kind of what we need. Is 4 in a row like this. I don't know the ideal way to play this game when it comes to classrooms. It went south. Shit. Never mind entirely. Never mind everything I just said. Study gives us a gem and lets us spend gems. Of course, we don't want to spend gems, but it does give us a gem. So we'll take it. Ignore everything I just said. Trunk is locked and I don't have a key. Oh. Because I got a special key. Shit. That's bad, actually. Okay, there's a trunk in the dead end of study. This run might just be already kind of in trouble. I need a trophy room. It doesn't go clockwise, so my rule is incorrect. But how do I use that to my advantage? I think this would go east. So that's not a place we want to draft a classroom. It goes west. Did I draft this classroom from the east then? I must have. So that goes... So if I draft from the east, it goes south. If I draft from the south, it goes west. Is it just counterclockwise then? Is it counterclockwise? Is it that easy? So this would be a decent place to draft if I drafted outside of workshop, because then it could be 3 in a row, right? Let's try that. Let's try that. A little battery pack. I have the gems to make this work. Give me classroom. Of course you don't give me classroom. God bless America. This is so busted. This is so broken in the worst way. I could spend a gem, but I need my gems. Oh my god, what is this? 11 minus 6, 8 is 3. Squared is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. Plus 11 is 12. 1 squared is 1. Times 10 is 10. 4 minus 2 is 2. Squared is 4. Squared is 16. It's got to be normal keys because we've got all these other goddamn keys. Okay, well. Let's use counterclockwise as our sort of assumption about how this would work. So if I draft classroom here, it should go the other... I mean, we should try this, right? We should get 3 in a row. Oh, but then we'll have all dead ends. Let's try it. Let's try it. If this run ends, it will have been in the service of learning some things. Why are there coins on the desk? Is my luck high? I don't understand luck, but I did raise my luck from Cloister of Rena the other day. Does that apply between runs? That's a rhetorical question. This is a blind playthrough. Where's this go? God dang it. That makes no sense. It went the other direction when we drafted it here. Right? What do you mean? Why does it go that direction? My voice is cracking because my... What do you mean it go... Is it random? That's really hilariously funny. I don't know which way it goes. We only have 2 gems. We need a trophy room badly, and then we need a bunch of junctions to see if we can make this work. West Wing Hall is perfect here. So we can grab... If we see trophy room down here, I think we probably should take it, but instead we're going to take conservatory because I'm a sucker for it. You've never met a person more devoted to conservatory than me. Okay, so conference room, I think should be commonplace. It has 0 cost, and it turns out it is kind of amazing. Hallway is currently commonplace, which I like. Coat check is currently standard. I would generally bump this up to more rare, except for the fact that I've determined that it might actually be good. So now I don't know what to do. Is it generally... In the last couple of days, I've been like, oh wait, I really kind of need a coat check right now. It is standard by default. So I have not changed its rarity. Okay, these are all good, I think. I might want to reset Planetarium towards standard. I don't know. These are both rooms I have not accessed a lot. Tunnel and Planetarium. Mechanarium we want. Treasure Trove. We want to be even more standard than that. Throne room is good. I don't know, man. Okay, I think we're going to leave it as is. I'm kind of tempted to bump coat check up, but I think that would be a mistake. Okay. I think conference room here makes sense. I have 1 gem, so we have to think that through. Coupon book. Let's go here first. We have to go lost and found there. We're going to lose something potentially interesting. What is that? That is a... It looks like dice and a stopwatch. And I had a mistake happen with stopwatch the other day, which was really kind of frustrating to me. I can take classroom here, but I'll be out of gems. I can take Mechanarium and get it out of the way. Now, hold on a second here. I've taken workshop. Is that it? Damn it. That's all I've taken. This is going to have one door. I know where the door is going to be. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. So, after the end of the last episode, I was sitting there staring at the wall for 2 minutes, hating my fucking life. Thinking, Ryan, maybe the right call is to put it up against a dead end. A wall with no door. Now, I can't exactly test this, because I would have loved to have drafted one more mechanical room before I did this. But if I did, my guess is that this door would have opened, because it is one of the usable doors, and then one of these 4 doors would have opened. Meaning I don't need to draft 7 mechanical rooms. I need to draft 3 dead ends, and then I need to draft 4 mechanical rooms, 3 dead ends, and then Mechanarium. Which is a little bit different, but it's... I don't know. Now, here's the next question. What the hell is going on with stopwatch? I lost lunchbox, which is not terrible. It's not great either, but... I thought I understood this thing. You will not lose footsteps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. It doesn't mean... I understand. Okay, so I think what happened last run? Last episode? 2 episodes ago? I don't remember. I think what happened is I thought it said you ignore the cost. And I had 0 gems. I think what it means is you don't lose the thing, even though you have to have the gems to pay the cost. Which is a small difference, but a very key difference. Let's use it and see how many classrooms we can get. Because it would be really amazing to get... God damn it. Some classrooms. Commissary with no cost. We have a key card. Corridor, I guess. We should like run and sprint here. I think this could be a decent place to draft a classroom. To the right. We'll do it. That one's free. 20 seconds left. That one's also free. Damn it. Okay, it's free, but it's not great. Okay, we're gonna use... We have 4 classrooms left to go, and we have 1 junction to go from. This is really just kind of a rough... Things are not going perfectly here, but that's okay. Classroom is... I think classroom might be a, like, what's the word? I think classroom might be a deceivingly hard puzzle to... A drafting puzzle to solve, actually. 1, it doesn't appear that the rooms really go the direction that you thought they would. I swear this one I drafted... This one, workshop, was gonna draft west when drafting from the south. Or like, drafting from the north of entrance hall. The entrance would have been on the south of classroom. And then this one went the other direction. Why? Why? I don't know. There's probably a more complex rule for how that works, but I don't know what it is. And going quickly through stopwatch was not helping me figure it out. So I'm pretty sure I saw a shovel in shop. I also think, in commissary, we're probably going to be good on footsteps. Let's go here. Let's buy gems. Gems is amazing. Gems is so good. I need a couple more dice. But if I get those, then we have everything we need. 10 gems. 10 gems. If I get a couple more dice, then we absolutely have everything we need to solve classrooms today. It's going to be a little tough because they get more rare as you go. The classroom becomes a smaller percentage of the draft pool, but you also get more chances to redraw. So as long as you can keep what we need to do here is like junction, get a junction somehow over to here. We need a bunch of junctions set up. And if we can do that, then we might be in business. That's not a junction. I would say we should take it. We should... We're at 33. This is keys. This is apples are extra delicious. This is 4 rooms, which might be good for us. Let me take a look. We have 14 gems now with study. That's great. If we were to get junctions, you get a junction here, like a 4-way junction. If I were to get to this square right here, and I could go both north and south, I think we would be in an amazing spot, and here's why. No, that doesn't work, does it? Yes, it does work. If I could get right here and go both directions, and then go one more square up before I draft classroom, classroom would be forced to go left, would be forced to go down, would be... It doesn't matter which direction it goes at that point. So that's 3. If I could get here and go 1 down, classroom would be forced to go left. We're using the outside walls here, which I think is smart. First off, you could just draft classroom here. It would be forced to go left. That gets you 2. Or you could go here, be forced to go this way. No, that doesn't matter, because then it could go down or up. Okay, so our upper one is the better one. Our upper one is the better one for sure. If I could get to right here with none of these 3 squares drafted. So I think we take this, right? Like, I mean, it looks ugly because it's like arc. The 4s are like passageway, Great Hall. Passageway's great. Great Hall's not. Cloister of Rena is great. Archives, which is not good. Although, might not be in the draft pool right now. I think it's not. I mean, does Rotunda count? Okay, I think we can do this. If we do it, here's the reward we get. I have to take the afternoon to learn how to speak Arajan. Now, do I want to use a silver key here? I think I want to use a silver key on the... I don't think I do. I think I want to use a silver key on the far wall when I get there. We're going to use a lot of gems to get there, unfortunately. I don't think we want to draft this square right here, the one directly beneath antechamber. And the reason for right now, and the reason for that is this. If we can get here, go up 1 and draft classroom, we have the chance. We're guaranteed, if we can draft classrooms and to get them to show up, they're guaranteed to go in the direction of 1, 2, 3. It could possibly go in the direction of 4, which would solve... Do I need 8 or do I need 9? I need 9. Shit. Fuck. So I think we want to take something that we're not going to draft north out of right now. If I put a 4 square right here, like a junction. Oh no. Does that break everything? Oh no. I have never considered this before. All right, let me walk you through this. I don't know how to say this. I can picture it, but I can't say it. Okay, okay, hold up. This is game. I should have thought of this forever ago. Southern Cross is actually gonna fuck me here, because if I take, so I don't think it matters what we take right now, but let's do it. Let's take Cloister of Ren. So this door right here has been created. This door has been created. It is a like functioning door. So here's the problem. If I were to ever draft something here in Antechamber, or one room south of Antechamber, that did not go down. Sorry, I should phrase it differently. I don't think it is possible that I draft a room in this position that does not go down, because this door has been made. And if the door is there, I think it has to function. In some rooms, right here, these exist, but these only exist after it is already closed off. Then you draft the door, not the other direction. If you draft a door, then I think the room you draft in that corner has to be in this space has to be connected. Meaning, if I draft a 4-corner room right here, I think classroom will be removed from the draft pool in this spot right here, because it won't be able to go south. That sucks. So I'm gonna have to, I think, I would love to test this because this feels really big. The problem is, if I test it, that means that I'm failing. So if I get the opportunity to take a room right here that only goes straight, I will take it. Like a workshop, but we've already taken a workshop. So this is an interesting space to get classroom, right? Because if I get classroom here and it goes right, let's walk through this. Let's walk through this. God damn it. Rotunda is interesting because I think the doors still exist no matter what, but I'm not sure. Like, I think if you draft Rotunda, yeah, definitely. It'll create a door there. So classroom, if I take this, there is, I believe, a chance that it will go left or it will go right up here. If it goes left, then my chances of drafting are, this is 5, this is 6. I need it to go right. If it goes right, then I have 5, 6, either 7, 8, or 7. Neither of those is amazing, but unfortunately, they are maybe better than the other options here. No, if it goes left, we're out of junctions, which would be the end of the run. So I might need to redraw with a dice here to see if I can get something, a die, that goes straight, right? Yikes. Oh boy. This is so fucking interesting. This is so interesting. Great Hall is bad here because I have 1 key. We're learning though. We're learning, and I was gonna need to learn this lesson one way or the other. 100%. I was gonna need to learn this lesson in order to do classrooms. I think I need to redraw here, and we have to hope and fucking pray. And we didn't get anything. Or something else. Okay, so I think this run is cooked. I think this run is done for. We could also try and get classroom right here. Of course, we didn't get it. We have 9 gems. I think it's all bad. I think it's all so bad. Six gems. So I can't draft right here because if it goes south, then it gets a dead end. Here, I think would be fine because I could go 1, 2. I can't go 3. Oh, it's so bad. But if I draft here, 1, 2, 3, 4 is really our best bet. Oh, buddy. Okay, so this is an interesting and complicated draft problem. I like that. It goes the wrong direction. Oh, I can rotate it, though. Oh, baby. Okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. We can still pull this off, right? Press X to doubt. Classroom 5. This is not going to work, but we can still try. The bottom part of hallway says it does not cost to draft hallways from hallways. It does not cost gems. Okay, if we were to get a classroom here and it went south, this would be beautiful. So let's do that and see what happens. So far, not very good. Patio would be great, to be clear. But there's so many tempting things that are going to pop up. But the problem is, I think you have to go. Rather than picking patio, which would give me the gems to continue drafting classrooms, I think I have to pick the thing which makes it most likely that I draft a classroom soon, which is to continue to redraw. Continue to redraw. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. It goes the correct direction. We take it. This is 6. We have wine cellar, trophy room still on the list. Like, we can still get a lot of gems here. Storeroom. This is 6. Give me 7. Because then I think we would almost, not be guaranteed, but I think we would almost be guaranteed to hit 8. It's not ever guaranteed, but this is 7. The 9 is going to be its own question because classroom is unfortunately unusual, which is rough. I'd love to change it on conservatory at some point, but if we could solve it before then, that'd be even better. Okay, give me 8. Give me 8. We're all in for this. We're not doing anything else. We're all in for the option. There's 8. That's beautiful. 8 dead ends, which is fine. I cannot draft it here. I can potentially draft it here. I can. So we have slots. This is 8. I'm gonna have to learn Erasion at some point, but this is 8. So really quickly, let me just take a look. I have all of the screenshots of Classroom 8, so we're just gonna leave. We're leaving Erasion as is. I'll solve it when I need to solve it, and not a damn minute before then. So this is exciting. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We can try here. So I think we probably should. Special key would give me Secret Garden, which I don't want, actually, right? I don't not want it, but it No, it would be fine. It would be fine, but I would like the chance to get Classroom instead. Okay, we did not get it. We have a die. Laboratory costs one of my last gems, but gives me the chance to draft Classroom right here. The problem is I'm gonna need gems to get these other things. I'm almost sure of it. And I think, okay, let's think about our draft pool, like probabilities right now. So Classroom is unusual. We have the 9th classroom to draft, meaning it's the least likely of all of them because there's only one. Like, if the numerator is 1, the denominator is still large. However, the denominator is very large when drafting in a square like this. That could be a 4-way junction. Southern Cross makes it more likely. Could be a 3-way junction, a 2-way junction, a dead end. Could be anything, really. However, the denominator is smaller in a spot like this against the wall because it can't be a 4-way junction. It can be a 3-way junction, but 4 is out of the picture. And unfortunately for many of the other slots, at least these 3 right here, 4 is still in the picture. That said, I do not want to spend a gem at all. So would it be worth it to take Laboratory, or should I just rotate Breakfast Nook to get an extra? I should do this. I should take Breakfast Nook plus keys and do this instead. Furnace is a bad draw there, obviously, because it adds a bunch of stuff to the draft pool. This gives me a key, gives me some footsteps. It does not cost me a gem, meaning I still have a gem to spend. Perfect. Here, we could Secret Garden. I don't want to. We could Silver Key. I don't want to. I think we use our normal key here. Is it more beneficial to use Secret Garden here or not? I don't think so. I think we just want the chance. Come on. Boudoir gives us a gem, which is a positive, and also gives us some apples. The gem is the best answer here. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to pay for Great Hall or what are the other options here? What are the other 4 ways? I think I have to take Boudoir here instead of redrawing, despite the fact that I kind of want to redraw. Am I going to have enough gems, though? I don't know, man. I do not know. Let's take Boudoir. It gives us a gem. It gives us a little bit more. So what are our 4-way junctions that we could still, that are more likely and will very likely pull up in our draft pool? Chamber of Mirrors. Mechanarium we've already done. Chamber of Mirrors does not have a cost. Luckily, it's still rare, but I'll probably still see it. Let's see here. I think it's basically Great Hall. No more of these. Cloister's already been taken. No shops. Weight room we still haven't taken. That's the other one. Weight room. Weight room is not removed from the draft pool. Archives is. So weight room and Great Hall. Neither of which we want. Great Hall is even worse because I don't have the whatchamacallit, keys to make that work. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see where this goes. I think we probably choose this one first, because this one still just gets us access to 2 squares that could be bad, whereas this one gets us access to... Door is locked and all I have is special keys, so we should Silver Key here. Secret Garden Key won't work. Silver Key will. Oh, Vestibule. But it doesn't cost anything. What does Hall Pass do again? What does Hall Pass do again? If it does Great Hall and it unlocks everything. I can't click on it. Why? Ah, fuck. This is such a bad moment because I just read Hall Pass, but I wasn't really focused on it, so of course my brain did not retain the memory. I know for a fact the second half says there's no gym cost if drafting a hallway from a hallway. The first half says footsteps. That's what it says. It says you don't lose footsteps walking between. It does not say locked doors become unlocked or something like that. So I think we want vestibule because the Great Hall is going to be all locked, and I have no keys. So I think we want vestibule. Then we have to hope and pray that a couple of these spots can get opened. Can become classroom. Now here's the one thing I'm considering. Before I go to either of these spots here, should I draft outside of Cloister of Rena to see if I can get weight room, to see if I can get over here, to see if I can get some sort of gyms from one of these other rooms? I don't want to pick anything that would require... That said, on the other hand, from these rooms, I could get... That one's locked. Okay. Secret garden there would be fine, but we should just go for the other rooms, because if I exit this room and come back, it'll be better. This is what I was saying. If we can get dice or gems, those are rerolls, which are both amazing. Storeroom is probably preferable. We have not hit security today, so keycard is still really not useful. This is 2 draws plus a key. So I think we should take this, step into the room, step back out, and maybe this door to my right will be open. Okay. If it's not, we can still draft the other direction. Okay, we've got redraws here. Do we want to use them? Office costs us a gem, which we don't want, so we should use at least 1 redraw here. We don't want any of these. Come on, give me classroom. Pool actually adds stuff to the draft pool, which is bad. Nursery is not great. I mean, it's a dead end, but it does have the extra draw figure, but we can't use that extra draw figure right now, the drawing room thing. I think we redraw. Wine cellar gives us future redraws. The problem is I have to get through both of these squares to get to squares that don't have the 4 square thing. So I can either redraw 4 more times here to try and get it, or I can have 7 gems to try to get to these spots, which may or may not give me the chance. I kind of think you gotta... I mean, I think you gotta redraw, hope for trophy room at the very least. Trophy room would be a free bunch of redraws, and I did not get it. Geist bedroom is a bunch of free redraws, but again, I have to survive both of these spots, which are gonna have Great Hall, which is a death sentence to me. Except I'm drawing it in the correct direction, so it would... If I draw from here, it would actually go the other direction. Or weight room, which takes a lot of my footsteps, which is fine. It costs nothing. But then I still only get a couple chances to draw or find junctions, you know? I think I redraw. Trophy room. Please. Dear God. Morning room goes the wrong direction. I think we redraw. I hate this. I hate this so much. Come on. Laundry room. Unpowered. Gems and coins. It's a thing of beauty. We take it. That gives us a dice. A die, sorry. And a... there's usually coins here somewhere, right? No? I thought there used to be coins sitting here. No? Okay. So gems and coins. 62 coins plus study. So we'll have 57 coins. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Spin cycle. We're in a good spot. We have a much greater number of draws now. Let's go. Let's go. This could be big. God, I laundry room, I love you. I love you so much. I'm sorry I ever said shit. State-of-the-art steam-powered unit leveraging the newly installed steam ducts. We knew that. We knew that. Okay. So that's a dead end. We need to go this way. We'll probably get Great Hall. We didn't get it. We got classroom. Oh my God. That's the 9th classroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, we've done it. Final exam, please take a seat. Ah, I'm so nervous. Okay, well. Oh, baby. So. What we need to do right now is completely change direction. It's time for me to learn erosion. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. This episode ends here. You know the drill. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay sexy out there. Bye.